Yeah, this is iSamfix Computer Solutions. Yeah, right there. So we have an 840G3 today, and I want us to check it together. So I insert the charger. I'm getting 11 milliamps. 11 milliamps. Yeah, sorry. I press the power button. Nothing. Charger out. Charger in. Press the power button. Nothing. So let's open the back cover and see what we can do. Yeah, the battery out. The back cover, the SSD. Yeah, the RTC. And yeah, so let's try again. So still 11. Press power button, still nothing. Yeah. So I'll grab the motherboard now. Yeah, motherboard out. Now. Let's try to see. Wow, something is happening here. Something is going on here. Sorry. Let's go under the microscope. I don't know who was here before, but I think I can tell that somebody was working on this laptop before I came here. This one, huh? Also, this one doesn't look like it's in mint condition. Mint condition is not being experienced here or seen here. So this one look like it has been tampered. So you can see traces of heat here. These are some traces of heat, and any more physical inspection that is going to give us some details. And the first MOSFET looks fine to me. Okay, let me start a charger again, and maybe I start taking some voltages. Still checking 11 milliamps. So I come with a multimeter. Let me check on this area here. We have 19. This other end, we don't have nothing. Nothing on the gate, and nothing on the source, something on the drain. And 19. Nothing here. And also nothing here. So let me check for short. short circuit. Sorry. Wow, and you can see there's a short circuit on this motherboard. Short here, short here, short, but no short here. So where is this short coming from? Yeah, that's what we are going to find out right now. So I don't have to come up to remove the first MOSFET so that I can inject some voltage. But let me try to come with the wire there, and okay, some solder iron. Who took my solder iron here? Okay, now am I going to waste some time looking for my solder iron, or what is happening? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, my solder iron fell on the ground. Okay. Okay, I want you to... Yeah, that's a good blob. And now I need something to inject the voltage. What wire can I use? Any idea? Anybody with an idea about so now. Okay, is this one looking fine? Okay, you know the ground has no issue because you can solder it anywhere, but when it comes to positive or the plus, we need to find somewhere we can solder a wire so that the crocodile clip can hold on to that position. I only have two fingers, or two hands, not fingers. Fingers I have 10. I don't have any disability, so sorry for saying I have two fingers. Forgive me. Forgive me for saying I have two fingers. I meant I have two hands. And the operation I need to carry out here requires me to have like 3 hands. And since I don't have 3 hands, I need something that is going to stick on that resistor as I inject voltage into the motherboard. And that is something I'm not getting right now. And so this is the ground. This is the ground. Usually we don't need a big ground. I can cut off the wire here. I can cut one of the wire here. Okay, I'll cut this one here. I'll cut this one right now. Yeah, this one come here. I'm not going to waste any more of my time. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, but before even solder, I need to have removed the insulator from the opposite side, because that's where I'm going to clip using the clock dial clip. Don't move that one. And I have a very good naked space here. The solder block could stick there. Yeah, so now we have something. Yeah, there. So I'm going to take the amperes, no, the voltage down up to, let me say up to 5 there. So I come with a crocodile clip. I get this side and let it go there. You know why I wanted to what do you mean? Yeah, let's get out of the microscope, please. Okay. So you can see where I'm having my positive and the negative is going to be here. First, let's confirm if we have a short circuit, and that one, our supply is going to tell us. And anyway, I saw that when I used the multimeter, I was getting a beep. So which part of the motherboard is getting hot? That part is usually someplace here. I don't know what is here. I think it's the other side. What is here? What is here? Yeah, something here. What is here? Oh, not good. So this chip here, anything else on the motherboard? Nothing. Okay, can it be this is exactly where I've placed the is here? Okay, let me go higher on the amperes. Okay, the other side is not very clear. Yeah, let's go under the microscope. Yeah, this is where we are getting the, so let's try to use maybe you can use some alcohol and see what is wow, it is that cheap. So that chip is shorted. So let's get rid of the chip. Okay, let me come with some flux. Okay. Sorry. So coming with the multimeter, I need to see the shots here. A shot. Wow, and no shot. Yeah, here's a dead shot. Shot here, shot here, shot here, shot here, shot on this place, shot on this place. So let's grab it and see. Let's grab that chip and see if the shot is going to go away. The shot. I hope the chip is not going to stick onto the motherboard. Yeah, at least the chip is out with no much fight. So I come again with a multimeter, try to measure the shot, if the shot is gone. Well, the shot is gone. See? The shot is gone here. Now I hope if I replace this with another chip, this is going to work. So let me grab another chip. Am I going to get one here? Let me see. In a few. Yeah, I have another one here. Let me see. Why am I not seeing it? I think it's here. Yeah, so let's grab this one. Remember, pin number 1 is here. This is pin number 1. Be very careful about pin number 1. Before you even grab, let's check for the shot first, because we might end up taking a sick chip and connecting it to our motherboard here. See, there's no shot. Okay, so let me grab it. Yeah, the chip is out. Bring it on to the new place here. Let's focus there. So some flux, very important. That's enough. Okay, let's solder it. Okay, there I think it's fine. I hope the chip is going to go to its position comfortably without being good. It's right in its position, eh? So are those soda blobs touching each other in such a way that we could expect a short circuit? Okay, well, I'm going to correct it using a solder gun. Okay, let's put it. Okay, bring a solder gun here. And touch on something neutral here. Okay, like that. Yep. Now let's test the shot again. Are we still having a shot? See, the shot is gone now. Yeah, the shot is gone in this area. Okay, so let's cool it down and test and see if it's going to give us so we come out of the microscope mode. Yeah, out of the microscope mode now. Yeah, the place we soldered is right here. It's cool, it's cool. Maybe you can cool it a little bit more with some isopropyl alcohol, eh? And let's see now if there are too many wires surrounding me. I understand that's what I do, so wires cannot stay away very far from me. So let's see whether this one is going to work fine, eh? You can see my the amperage on the power supply, and that tells you that the motherboard is going to be fine, eh? Let's see whether the fan is going to spin. Yeah, fan is spinning, and let's now take back the RAMs. And also bring back the motherboard here. We mount the motherboard on the machine and see if the display is going to come on. Okay, like that. And there's, sorry, you're not seeing the screen connector. I was working on this part here, so don't worry that you missed too much details. There were not too much details, just yeah, I think with this one we are able to tell whether the machine is going to give us a display. We don't need much. Yeah, I remember I saw somebody try to tamper with the BIOS chip, so I don't know whether we are going to have a display, because sometimes with the BIOS the motherboard is turning on, but you're not going to get the display here. So let's hope that the person who fixed BIOS did not tamper with it in a way that is not going to give us a display. So let's see. Yeah, there's some hopes that we'll be having a display. Yeah, RAMs are well seated. RAMs are well seated on their sockets. Waiting for the display. Is it going to come on? Yeah, the ampere is going to 1 point. Wow. Maybe not. Maybe we might not get a display on this one. So now I might have to work on the BIOS too. Oh, yeah. So we are not going to have a display, although the motherboard is turning on. Yeah. So before I've talked about me charging expensive on motherboard that has been tampered before, and this is why now. I was supposed only to correct this chip here and the rest of the laptop is turning on, but because somebody else took up this job and he was not able to do the power testing or the power diagnostic, now he went directly to touching the BIOS and he was not sure whether the BIOS were the one with the issue. Now, after correcting the power, I have to go now to the BIOS. You understand now why I say every time I get a motherboard from a client and I see that somebody else was on that motherboard, now I charge expensive because there's too much work involved, and this is a good example to show that. So yeah, let me grab this chip and first let me see whether I'm having this firmware. Just a minute. So let me grab my programmer here. But I need another adapter. This is not the adapter for this kind of chip. What do we call it? An N75. Okay, this is the adapter here. See, this is the one for the 32 MB, and this is for the 16 MB. These adapters are very important. It's very important to have them. Yeah, this one is for 16, and so it's okay like that. So do I need to go under the microscope for programming of the BIOS chip? I don't think so. I just grab the chip and put it here and have it programmed, and that's it. So you don't have to make the video long for nothing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so let's wait for that part to cool down. We don't need both RAMs. I think one can do for us. Sorry. So the programmer, I'm done with it. Sorry. Yeah, so let's see now that we are having. If you have never seen the process of programming a BIOS chip, I have so many videos in my channel. I think you can refer to those. And yeah, that one is okay. Yeah, so that is for this video. So let's meet in the next. I hope you learned something out of this one. Thank you.